This is my Tesla Model Y, and this is the Sexy Strip from Enhance. And this is a smart LED light strip that interacts with the car. It's hardwired into the Tesla, so it does a lot more than just ambient lighting. So I've done a few videos on the Sexy Strip now, but I did one recently about the new night mode, which was introduced in February 2026 with an over-the-air update. And on that video, someone asked, can I film it at night and show what the reflections are now like at night? Which I will do. That will be in this video, but obviously I'm going to film much of it, or as much of it as I can during the day, because when you're filming at night, there's not much to look at on the video. So, by coincidence, there's also been another update this morning. So I've just installed that, so I'll quickly show you what that has introduced. I'll just quickly show you the best things I like about this LED light strip, and then later on this evening when it gets dark, I'll show you how it now works at night. So today's the 27th of February, and I got in the car today and there was an update on the Sexy Strip which I have just installed. I'll just go to the release notes. So this was only released yesterday, 26th of February 2026. It's version 6.3.1. It includes a new strip calibration. I think that's only suitable if you've cut your strip to install it in your car, and you can recalibrate where the end is, so the LED animations are correct. We've got an improvement with the speed limit offsets and a bug fix on the night custom brightness. The issue with the custom brightness when night mode is now active is now fixed. Anyway, I didn't notice there was an issue. But the more important update was the previous one, which came out at the beginning of the month. That was 6.2.1, and that introduced that night mode, and that has completely transformed the product. So that configuration change on this new version is this strip calibration here, which I'm not going to do because I don't need to do it in mine. But anyway, that's the information on it. So on my strip now, with these separate day and night modes, I've got the day mode set to an offset of 0, and I've got the night mode set to an offset of -40. So it's at standard brightness during the day and then goes to the dimmest it can do at night, and it works really well. So obviously we're in the middle of the daytime now, but if I go to display here, we can sort of simulate what this is doing at night now by changing the brightness on the Tesla screen. At the moment it's 100% and it's on auto mode, but as I drop the screen brightness down, you'll notice the Sexy Strip go dimmer. So that's on brightness 0% there, and that's hardly even showing in the camera, isn't it? So it's gone really dim. It just works so well now. But if I just leave that on auto, that will start increasing the brightness, and the LED strip will increase as well. Why aren't you changing? Right, now it's going up. So as the screen brightness goes up, as does the Sexy Strip. It's all pretty clever, really. So when it's dark later on, I'll show you what that looks like in the night time. And now I've got a call coming in. So before it gets dark, let's show you some of the features which I really like about this product. So first off, we got the indicators. It's not a great benefit, but it is quite nice that it changes colour while you're indicating. Next is the blind spot. You see that's turned red there? That's because that vehicle there was in my blind spot. And that's a really nice function. You're getting that blind spot notification before you put the indicator on, and you see it there in your camera display. Next is Autopilot. So as you can see, I've got it configured to blue when I'm in Autopilot, so that matches the blue lines on the screen. And obviously that's changed red now because there's a vehicle going past in my blind spot. And then when I'm getting the notification that I've got to touch the steering wheel, the LED strip is flashing blue to correspond to the flashing blue at the top of the screen. It's not flashing blue on this side because there's vehicles in my blind spot constantly, but that blue flashing across the strip is really useful, particularly having that in front of you in your field of vision, because often I can not see it there flashing on top of the screen, so that's really handy. And then when you're charging your Tesla, the LED strip is showing you the battery state of charge, and as it fills up, the solid LEDs will fill up along the strip, and then this is showing you your energy going in, and the speed of that is your charge rate. So it's sort of replicating what it's doing there on the screen, and I really like that. And that's particularly useful when you're supercharging and you're watching YouTube or Netflix full screen, and a quick glance at the LED strip shows you your state of charge. I know you can see it up there if you touch the screen, but you've got to actually touch the screen. So that's quite useful when you're sat here and you can see what the battery is doing. So it's now 20 to 9 at night. It's obviously very dark. I don't know how much of this is coming across on camera, but you'll probably see that there are reflections in the top of the windscreen, and that's where it's reflecting off the dash. It's not the LED strip itself, it's the reflections from the plastic dash below the vent. There is a slight reflection in my side window, but it's not that bad. But I must admit, you do get used to it. It doesn't bother me at all. When I first got the product, it was obviously much brighter than at night, but it really did bug me. But it's one of those things you just get used to, and I don't find the reflections bad at all. But of course you can turn it off at night. I've got this as low as the LED strip will go at night, and I find it fine. I don't mind the reflections at all now, actually. And that update where you have now the night mode, and it is a little bit dimmer as well, has made it an awful lot better. So as it is now, I find this fine. Just a shame it's now raining. I don't know whether there's an awful lot of background noise on the video, but anyway, can't do anything about the weather. So let me pull in somewhere and I'll show you what the reflections look like by changing the camera angle. But anyway, you can see the indicator there, what that's like at night. And I'll put it on autopilot. So the blue light is quite a bit brighter. Okay, doesn't like autopilot on this road, of course, because it's not designed for this. This is a tiny rural B road, almost a single track road, so I'm not surprised autopilot didn't want to stay enabled. So I'm recording this on my mobile now because my mobile seems to work a little bit better than the SLR camera at night. But anyway, I'm not sure whether that's being picked up, but there is that slight arc at the top of the screen, which are the reflections from that satin plastic on the dash. Not the actual LEDs, it's just the reflection of the LEDs. But in the side window there is a reflection there, which is actually the LED strip. But I don't find any of it too bad at all. There is a case that you get used to it, which that partly probably is the case here. But anyway, this is at -40 with the night mode enabled, so as dim as the LEDs can get, and I think that's acceptable. I don't find that reflection at the top of the screen an issue whatsoever, and in fact it's so dim I don't think you can see this on the video. Let's just turn the interior lights on to see whether that's any better. I'll put the indicator on there. So yeah, I think that's completely acceptable. Don't mind it at all at night now. So if you found this video useful, as always, please do click the thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next video. If you like the video, please do click the thumbs up button, and leaving a comment also helps too.
Plus, of course, subscribe if you're not. There's the super thanks button if you'd like to go further, especially if a video has saved you time or money. There's over 1,200 videos on the channel, so have a browse, use the search, and have a look at the playlists. And here's 2 videos you may want to check out.